in 90s when India is booming with the internet era. I was searching in one of the search engine, my village. I was so curious, what was it famous for? It was famous for number one, poverty. Number two is the heavy malnutrition and literacy. The mind in what it came is, my native should not be famous for malnutrition. Then I started searching, how do I remove this? How can I fix it? What I should do? Then the solution was superfoods. Top 5 was, out of 5, the Moringa was the one of them. I said, it will grow in my native, why can't I explore this more? I was very young, just started career in IT 2-3 years. So then I thought, do I have enough money to start? That is the motto I had in mind for 10-15 years. It is boggling. And then finally, when I started doing this was the land which I chose for the best organic farming. Myself, Basaih Hiremath. Today we are sitting in the Tavargira, my organic Moringa farm. We call it as Nandi Organic Farmhouse. Malnutrition problem, when I looked at it, my native as one of the highest malnutrition rate. Because we traditionally eaten only the 3 foods, chili powder, or a dal, or rice. There is nothing poor people can eat more than that. If you get the chance, if you go to the rural areas in our district, even today, there are no roads, there are no facilities, there is no food, and still they are in the freedom time, they are eating same food, certain poor people. And then in these people, if you try to create awareness about malnutrition eradication, where they don't have a jobs, they don't have a education, they don't know anything about health. I have to define something which is native in nature, cheap and best, and it will help everything. Moringa is such a plant. It is called as, Western people call it as miracle tree. It can give superfood so packed well with the medicinal values. If this can give for poor people more than 2,000 worth rupees of fruits and other dry fruits within the 5 rupees worth of it, why can't I choose this to make it as a new lifestyle for the poor people as well as for city people? With the limited scope of my birth village, limited scope of the exposure we have, I had only dream about that, how do I improve my native? So it was a time in probably 2013-14, I was CEO for the IT company. It was around 1 CR was a salary. Who will leave 1 CR salary and come behind the dreams to village? It is a tough decision. You will in a comfort zone of your own luxuries. You have to decide yourself, you are leaving 10 comfort zones. Agriculture is not easy at all. And you are drawing every month, your account is getting filled with cash, and now you suddenly stop. You need to have your financial planning can be done. That I already had. So when I decided to come back to organic farming and agriculture, my kids were around studying in one in 5th standard, one in 7th standard. I just parked some 70-80 lakhs for their education. Then remaining 3 crores, 1.5 crores as a cash flow was there. Certain amount of rental incomes, FDs, savings, and gold. It was just ready cash kind of a thing. Remaining all are in 1.5 crores were in equity, mutual funds, and other assets. So that is the planning is done in the beginning only, because once I start, I don't want it to look back. If I fail, I'll fail because of the poor planning. I don't think so I'll blame my kids or my wife for expenses. When I start thinking and discussing with friends in the IT, yeah, I wanted to move out of it and I wanted to start agriculture. One is I was a CEO and colleagues are CEOs also. And my juniors, directors and VPs, they started telling, are you think that you have done a right decision? It is not a sector where you can go back. So that is everybody's, city people. When I came to village, a lot of my father's friends or probably my relatives' friends who are already agriculturists, they came to tell that agriculture is what you think is not that. And I used to give them a coffee, tea and send them back. Thank you so much. I will try my best. Where we are sitting today, I'm talking, it was a barren land, uncultivated from independence. I took this chance that, okay, we should buy this land because there is no cultivation happen. There is no poison chances are there. Then my organic farming, the initiative is started. The cost wise, I would say 15 years back, I spent 1.5 crores and the preparation of land and removing the stones, creating a pond, building a structure, tree plantations, everything. Around 40-50 lakhs I might have spent. Nearly about 2 crores I spent. See, in agriculture, you can't predict that I will get 100% out of it. So, example, just maybe a year back, our crop was just fully about to harvest. Heavy rain came. Crop of 1 crore we lost. Like this, in the entire 10 to 12 years journey, 6 to 7 times it might have happened. Because nature is not in our control. You need to accept the losses. In India, farmers are suffered a lot due to natural calamities. Every year you will see in the TV, you will see in the newspaper, onion is gone, cotton is gone, suryapan is gone, sunflower is gone. Like that, farmers become habitual themselves that we are ready to dedicate our life for agriculture, whether it is loss or a profit. Other objective of mine is create a market for farmers, only those who are doing organic certified, so that they don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I did so much spending money and no buyers are there. In the sense, they create a good profitable income for them. Market means profitable income. So that is being created. People who are earning per acre 50,000, 70,000, they started earning 1.5 lakhs to 2 lakhs now. When we started this, nobody was coming forward to believe it. So one day our commissioner was going and he saw our farm and he came inside. Generally he was asking what you are doing and all that. And he was too good in understanding a way we wanted to do it and how what. He said, okay, come to our office. I went there. He said, he called all the district officers. Everybody was there and I was presenting Moringa, how it will help the malnutrition. Then commissioner said, you have to do trial yourself. We'll give our resources like doctors and officials and all. But no money will be paid again. I came for all the way my life to prove it that Moringa can help. I took that opportunity. We made all the products free. We given more than 30-40 lakh people to do a trial. In 1 month only we got a very good result. The doctors are reported, everybody has reported, and he was quite happy. He called another meeting. He said, why can't you do now larger program? 3 years continuously he's done this program. Very small dosage of Moringa to all the village people and the Anganwadi children. Excellent result observed. My district malnutrition went down like drastically. That was built confidence on me, myself, what I had done, what I dreamed. Another district DC is called me. He asked me the same thing. We did the same trial free. Then he implemented 1 year. Again, there also malnutrition went down. That built me a confidence more on me and more on my Moringa, more on my organic practices. It is just an example. What I have done is example, not more than that. See, overall our turnover started from initial days from 10 lakhs. Today it is around 5 crores. It varies from year to year. 70% of income from Moringa only. Remaining 30%, which is 1 to 1.25 crores, it is from the other crops like curry leaves, or you do coconut, you do mango, you do harsh gram, you do peanuts, you do tur dal, all that together. Nearly about we have around 27 laborers across all the farms. So the salary of the average labor, it comes around 15 to 20,000 rupees. That's the average salary per month. And in the processing unit, we have around 6 employees. So their salary will be on par with any IT person, because they are all with PhD background and food science, MSc, masters, above 35K to up to 1 lakh. So overall, around 50 lakhs per year I'll spend on salary. So the remaining will be kept for improvising our processing standards. I'm not taking out, I'm reinvesting in the land and reinvesting in new products, reinvesting in the expansion of the agriculture practice. See, luxury is, some people is eternal and some people is internal, external and internal. We are sitting in a farm. I am more luxurious than any other 5-star hotels. Maybe I started coming back at 45 to the agriculture. I could have come at 40. Could have achieved more. That's a missing piece in my mind till now. If I start again, I will never start any technology work. I will only start agriculture, because you need to preserve our nature, you need to preserve our planet, you need to reduce the pollution to the nature. That's why it is not because of it has a higher income. Definitely it will give in future very good income, because everything is adulterated in this market. I don't have to say officially, everybody knows. But once you start coming back and do a good agriculture practice, that's much more better than any other work. So real return on investment is, my North Karnataka district people get the benefit of Moringa, improve their child health. That something is more happiest moment in my life.